Jana Dugger says she will miss being close to family after moving to Nebraska with Stephen Wissmann. Hello lovely viewers, welcome to my channel. Hope your day is so well. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel. Jana Dugger's life is changing dramatically now that she's a married woman. After marrying Stephen Wissmann in August, the TLC personality has moved off the Dugger family's Arkansas compound to settle into a newly renovated home in Nebraska, but the transition hasn't been easy for her. "I'm so gonna miss being close to family," Jana shared in a vlog on her YouTube channel on Wednesday, October 9. The footage, shot before her wedding, showed Jana's sister Jana Dugger Seawald's 3-year-old daughter taking a piece of candy from her home's bowl. And especially moments like this, my nieces and nephews popping over for a visit. Jana had been spending more time in Nebraska working on house projects with Stephen, 31, but during her stays in Arkansas, she made sure to prioritize quality time with her family. In the vlog, she was busy preparing for her wedding while also sharing special moments like a 5K race, family ice cream outings, and dance classes. "Though I'm so excited to be getting married and starting this new life with Stephen, I know I'm really going to miss having my family close by," she told her followers. "Right now, while I'm back in Arkansas, it makes me really want to be intentional and to make some fun memories with my family and soak up these final weeks here." Jana married Stephen in a ceremony attended by 500 people on August 15 in Willow Springs, Arkansas. Jana's sisters were actively involved on her special day, with Jessa, 31, serving as the maid of honor, and JoyAnna Johanna Dugger, Jinger Dugger Vulo, Jordan Dugger, and sister-in-law, Abby Dugger, serving as bridesmaids. Both Stephen and Jana come from large, fundamentalist families. Stephen's parents, Lauren and Gloria Wissmann, have 13 children, while Jim Bob and Michelle Dugger have a family of 19. "I think it is one of those things that all girls envision someday. For me, it felt like, okay, it's never coming," Jana told people before her wedding day. "But now it's starting to sink in. Reality is starting to set in. And I'm like, wow, this is truly something that I've dreamed of." Stephen and Jana's plans to marry became public when they applied for a marriage license on August 14, according to court records reviewed by In Touch. Stephen was listed as Spouse 1 and Jana as Spouse 2. The couple had 60 days from the date the license was issued to tie the knot in Arkansas. Fans had long been curious about when the eldest Dugger daughter would walk down the aisle, especially since many of her younger siblings had already married. Jana and Stephen were rumored to be courting in 2021 after reportedly being seen on a getaway together. However, rumors of a split surfaced 2 months later when Stephen was spotted square dancing at a party without the reality star. In a surprising twist, Stephen and Jana were already connected through family before their marriage. Stephen is the older brother of Jana Dugger, née Wissmann, who is married to Jana's younger brother Jeremiah Dugger. Jana Dugger recently shared an update on her family time before she tied the knot with her husband, Stephen Wissmann. In a YouTube vlog, Jana detailed moments spent with her family, including her sister Jordan Dugger. From wedding preparations to running a 5K, trips for ice cream, and dancing classes, Jana emphasized the importance of family moments. As she continues to renovate her home in Nebraska with Stephen, she cherished the time spent in her hometown in Arkansas. She expressed her bittersweet feelings about moving away from her family in Arkansas to the Midwest. Jana shared moments of her niece Fern taking candy from her home, highlighting the joy of having her nieces and nephews visit her. Despite the distance, Jana took her sister Jennifer with her to Nebraska to assist with home renovations. Jana also spoke about finding her forever family in her husband, Stephen. She reflected on falling in love with him and how his character and unwavering support won her over. Jana shared her excitement about the new phase of life with Stephen in Nebraska, but emphasized the importance of family and the memories created with them. The Duggar family, known for their conservative values and large brood, has been in the spotlight for years. Michelle and Jim Bob Duggar, the parents of 19 children, started as high school sweethearts and dedicated themselves to each other and to God. Despite facing controversies and challenges, the family has continued to support each other through thick and thin. The article also delves into the lives of other Duggar siblings, including Josh, Jill, Jessa, Jinger, Joseph, and JoyAnna, highlighting their relationships, marriages, and growing families. Each sibling's journey is unique, with its own set of joys and challenges, but they all share a deep bond with their family and faith. As the Duggar family continues to grow and evolve, they remain united by their values and commitment to each other. From courtships and marriages to pregnancies and births, the Duggars have shared their lives with the world, inviting viewers to witness the highs and lows of their journey. Through it all, family remains at the heart of everything they do, bringing them closer together even in the face of adversity. JoyAnna Dugger recently lived every mother's worst nightmare as she had a recent health scare with her 1-year-old son. On Tuesday, October 8, the 19 kids and counting alum took to her Instagram story to chronicle having to take her youngest son, Gunnar, to the emergency room. JoyAnna married Austin Forsyth in 2017, and the pair share 3 children: Gideon, 6, Evelyn, 4, and Gunnar, 1. The reality TV personality began the harrowing recap by explaining the events leading up to her son's hospitalization. Gunnar got sick a few days ago. It was just a little cough and runny nose, but it didn't get bad until day 2. We had laid him to bed and then he woke up a few hours later wheezing and struggling to breathe. We had done all the things we could do at home, and nothing was helping, so we took him into the ER, the mom of 3 wrote. The Arkansas native went on to share all the treatments the doctors tried on her toddler in hopes he would not have to be admitted as a patient. JoyAnna wrote, "Before admitting us, they gave him breathing treatments, steroids, suctioned his nose out. His O2 levels were hanging around 90 to 95, which isn't too low. But his breathing was really labored and too fast. He had really heavy chest breathing." The counting on alum shared that she and her husband took turns between spending time with Gunnar in the hospital and being home with the other kids. Finally, after being on oxygen for 2 days and 25 hours, they were able to bring Gunnar home. Unfortunately, this wasn't Gunnar's first hospital visit this year. JoyAnna posted a video update where she shared that he was in the hospital for the same thing earlier in the year, the common cold. The 9th Duggar sibling out of 19 thanked the doctors and staff who helped her. She also shared that the medical professionals think Gunnar may have asthma, but can't diagnose him yet. As for the 1-year-old, he seems to be in good spirits following his sickness, as his mom shared some adorable photos and videos of him playing and giggling back home. Counting on alum JoyAnna Dugger Forsyth is back with scary updates about her son Gunnar. The 26-year-old mom previously quit YouTube to focus more on her kids. Her decision also comes after a scary incident with Gunnar, which nearly put his life in danger. But it seems the nightmare experiences of JoyAnna are not over, as her youngest child got sent to the hospital again. In June, JoyAnna uploaded a vlog featuring Gunnar's terrifying incident. According to the counting on alum, her son choked on a piece of ham she fed him. Fortunately, Austin was there to perform proper steps to unchoke his son before rushing him to the hospital. JoyAnna was very emotional, as she couldn't do anything without her husband. Some sympathize with JoyAnna, while others give her tips on how to feed her youngest son. JoyAnna recently took to IG stories to share a scary story of Gunnar getting sent to the hospital. According to the former Counting On star, Gunnar got sick a few days ago. It was just a light cough and runny nose at first, but JoyAnna and Austin began to notice that he was struggling to breathe. Due to this, they rushed him to the hospital for proper care. JoyAnna Dugger Forsyth later revealed that Gunner received multiple treatments, such as steroids and suctioning his nose out, but nothing was helping. However, Gunner was a warrior and fought through his struggles. JoyAnna stayed up all night because Gunner wanted to be held. After slowly lowering his O2 through the night, Gunner began to feel and breathe better. A few hours after the scary story, JoyAnna Dugger Forsyth shared clips of Gunner being active and playful again. He was clapping with joy as they finally got to go home. According to the counting on Alum, her son's respiratory system can't do well on its own. They've done all kinds of treatments at home, but he wasn't responding well. It's unclear what kind of condition Gunner has, but their doctor believes he has a type of asthma, which Austin also has. About 2 weeks after Jana Duggar wed Stephen Wissmann, her sister Jinger Vuolo shared new photos from the big day. See behind-the-scenes pictures from the ceremony. These include the new ones shared by her sister Jana Duggar, aka Jinger Vuolo. We celebrated the happy couple at Jana Duggar and at Stephen Wissmann, enjoyed lots of sweet time with family and friends, and ate lots of delicious food, the 30-year-old wrote on Instagram, September 1 alongside snapshots from the Arkansas ceremony. Until next time, Among those posted on social media were a few never-before-seen images, including the selfie of Jinger smiling alongside Jana as the bride wore an ivory, off-the-shoulder wedding gown. There was also a photo of Jana and Stephen posing alongside Jinger, her husband Jeremy Vuolo, and 2 flower girls, who seemed to be their daughters Felicity Vuolo, 6, and Evangeline Vuolo, 3, though their faces were shielded with heart emojis to protect their privacy. As People First reported, Jana and Stephen tied the knot at the Grand at Willow Springs in Prairie Grove, Ark, on August 15. Serving as bridesmaids were her sisters Jinger, JoyAnna Forsyth, Jana Dugger, Jordan Duggar, Jessa Seawold, and sister-in-law, Abby Dugger. In her post, Jinger also shared several photos of her with the wedding party and many other family members, including mom Michelle Duggar, brothers James Duggar and Joseph Duggar, and sisters Jennifer Duggar, Josie Duggar, and Jill Dillard. But if you were wondering why Jill wasn't a bridesmaid, well, she doesn't have a firm answer. "I don't know," she commented in response to an inquiring Instagram follower August 20, but it should always be the bride's decision. However, the 19 kids and counting alum made it clear she's happy for the newlyweds. She's married. Jill captioned a post, "Congrats to my sister at Jana Dugger and her husband at Stephen Wissmann on their wedding last week." While Jana has kept much of her relationship with Stephen private, telling people they met years ago, but didn't start dating or get engaged until earlier this year, she has been giving fans glimpses into their life together, including through a throwback video of her surprising him at work in Nebraska and their new home together. And soon, the Duggar family will have another wedding. In August, Jason Duggar proposed to his girlfriend, Maddie Grace, who said she couldn't be more excited in her social media post announcing the engagement. The parents of 19 and grandparents of over 3 dozen little ones started out as high school sweethearts. Michelle has recalled being saved at 15. Then, one night, Jim Bob was making home outreach visits on behalf of his Baptist church, and he ended up knocking on the Rourke family's door after his friend told him that this girl from school that just got saved and is a cheerleader lived there. They invited Michelle to Sunday school at their church, and Jim Bob said he prayed to God that they could be each other's spiritual leaders, though apparently their first meeting wasn't as memorable for Michelle. A year later, she applied for a job at the frozen yogurt shop owned by Jim Bob's parents. "You came to the counter where I was standing by the cash register and introduced yourself," Michelle remembered in a letter posted on the family blog in 2017 for Jim Bob's birthday and their 33rd wedding anniversary. "You were shy but very sweet. I really don't remember much about that conversation, except that you finally mustered up the courage to ask me if I would go to your junior-senior banquet with you. She attended the dinner with him at Shiloh Christian, but it was when they hung out afterward discussing the Bible for hours at her parents' house that she knew. From there, we believe our hearts were knit together, Michelle has said. We graduated high school in May of 1984 and were married in July. I was 17 and Jim Bob was 19. The couple dedicated themselves to God and each other for the long run. Jim Bob is a former state legislator, having served in the Arkansas House of Representatives for the 6th District from 1999 until 2002, during which he was vice chair of the House of Corrections and Criminal Law Subcommittee. A run for U.S. Senate in 2002 ended in the primary, as did a bid in 2006 to become the Republican nominee for Arkansas State Senate District 35. He and Michelle, who are both licensed realtors, have been active in conservative causes, an aspect of their lifestyle that won them and 19 Kids and Counting, which premiered in 2008 as 17 Kids and Counting, both fierce supporters and fierce critics. A robocall Michelle recorded in 2014 encouraging people to vote against a proposed anti-discrimination ordinance in Fayetteville, in which she said she was calling to inform them of the so-called dangers of making it legal for transgender men and women to use the facilities they feel safest and most comfortable in, inspired a Change.org petition demanding TLC cancel their show.